today with another book review. As you can probably see from the title, I am really excited about this book because let me just say that right off the bat, I am a huge fan of this book. And this book is Girl Boss by Sophia Amoruso, who is the founder and CEO of Nasty Gal. The reason I find this book so fascinating is because it's not written by an individual who makes their money out of writing personal development books. This is legit a woman who started her business from the ground up and started by herself as a one-woman show and just went through life. She experienced so much life to get to the point that she's at now. And so I love these kind of books. I tend to be attracted to books that I feel like a person is speaking to me. I read this book and the whole time I felt like it was a conversation, not like I was reading something boring that I was trudging through and just miserable. But I highlighted a few parts of this book because basically I could sit here all day and talk about this book, but I want to jump to the points that kind of stuck out for me. So the first thing that immediately caught my attention is that when you open the cover of the book, this pretty much sums up the entire book. It says, "A girl boss is in charge of her own life. She gets what she wants because she works for it." And that's kind of the greatest theme throughout the whole book, is that there are people who post pictures and post #girlboss, and that's great. I love that women are feeling empowered. But a girl boss is not just somebody that sits back and waits for things to happen. A girl boss is really somebody who has a goal in mind, or maybe doesn't have a goal in mind. Maybe you don't know your end goal, but you're willing to work every single day to make a life that you want. And in this book, she talks a lot about how she had to work through struggles or overcome different things in her life. So she truly is the definition of a girl boss. The next point that I highlighted are these little photos that come in front of every chapter. I really appreciate these because, again, it kept the book really informal, and it also made for really great Instagram photos. But it made it fun, it made it personal, and it gave you a little thought to go with the pictures. So something that sticks in your mind. Like this one says, "A girl boss knows when to throw punches and when to roll with them." The next point I highlighted is a part of the book, a quote, and she said, "I now know that letting someone open a door for me doesn't make me any less independent. And when I put on makeup, I'm not doing it to ponder to antiquated patriarchal ideas of feminine beauty. I'm doing it because it makes me feel good. That's the spirit of Nasty Girl. We want you to dress for yourself and know that it's not shallow to put effort into how you look. I'm telling you that you don't have to choose between smart and sexy. You can have both. You are both." And the reason this quote stuck out to me so much is because my message is I want to inspire people. I want people to live their best, happiest, healthiest life possible. But I also love all things beauty and fashion. And a lot of people have this idea that if you are, if you present yourself in that way, that's all you care about, that you're shallow, that you're materialistic. And that is not the case at all. Some of us just really like to get dressed and to be put together. It makes us feel strong. It makes us feel powerful. It has nothing to do with anybody else and everything to do with us. So I love that she included that in the book, kind of like breaking stereotypes and telling all women it's okay to like what you like. It's okay to feel how you feel, and it's okay to be strong, smart, and sexy all at the same time. I wanted to point that out too because there are tons of little tidbits like that in the entire book. They are all over. Like, I could have highlighted 95% of the book. The next point I highlighted, a very important tidbit about customer service. Just apologize to people, even if it's not your fault. They've been disappointed by the company you work for, and it's your job to empathize with them. Though you may be paid minimum wage, to the customers, you are the face of the entire company. It's this kind of accountability that gets people raises, promotions, and eventually careers. I just love that she pointed that out, just because it's kind of, we never really know what kind of shoes people are walking in. We don't know what they're dealing with in life. And I feel like when you take on just a positive approach to life, period, when you're nice to people, when you consider what they're going through, and you try to do whatever you can to help them, even if it's an inconvenience at times to you or to your business, you're going to be much more successful in life. It's okay sometimes to say, you know what, I know that the customer's wrong, I wasn't wrong, but what can I do to fix the problem? Because if you kind of use that method in life, you're gonna go far. She included little quotes throughout the book. So what I was reading you before are things that you wrote, but all throughout the book she includes quotes that I'm assuming probably inspired her and she knows will inspire others. So this one says, like, fight the boredom. To be, in a word, unboreable, it is the key to modern life. If you are immune to boredom, there is literally nothing you can accomplish. I love that she included those throughout the book because, again, it's kind of just drawing you back and it's an aha moment. It's making you think, like, okay, what exactly does that say to me? Why does that speak to me? And it gets you thinking. And books that do that, books that I feel like I'm not just reading to get through it, but I'm actually getting something out of the experience, that is a awesome book in my experience. So the last point I'm going to jump to is just that she, and I believe every chapter, does a little segment on another girl boss. So basically, another woman who has created something for themselves or who has taken a job and, you know, progressed in that job, and she lets them do a piece on it. She lets them give a piece of their mind, like, why did I start this? What are the failures that I had to deal with in order to get here? Like, what happened in my childhood that made me feel like maybe I wasn't enough, but then I discovered that I was. And doing features like that, I love it because she's showing just subconsciously that a girl boss is not a person who does everything on their own. A girl boss is people that inspire other people, that help other people, that want to help other people grow. It's kind of like a leader compared to a boss. A boss just bosses a person around. They tell a person what to do. This is the job you need to get done. Whereas the leader kind of takes you by the hand and says, we're in this together. I'm going to teach you how to do this. This is probably my favorite personal development book I've ever read, right there beside Personality Plus, just because that's in a whole other league by itself. So the book that I'm currently reading is Yes Please by Amy Poehler. That book we are actually reading in my virtual book club, which I will link below. So basically the idea is everybody picks up the book or rents it or whatever, and we discuss the books, we discuss topics that stick out to us. But pick up Girl Boss. Please leave your comments down below if you have read it or if you are planning to read it. I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear why this book spoke to you or what thoughts stuck out to you the most. I guess, and that's it. And until the next video, I will see you guys later. Bye!